According to the United States Postal Service website, each state or local board of elections will determine whether voters are provided with prepaid return envelopes or if they're requested to buy their own postage. The Postal Service does require election officials to include in a prominent location the proper amount of postage needed for balloting materials. If the USPS receives a ballot into the mail stream with unpaid or insufficient postage, the Postal Service will still deliver it and later try to collect the unpaid postage from the proper board of elections.
Well, for one, I consider postage for absentee ballots somewhat like a poll tax. You have to pay to vote, and you shouldn't have to pay to vote.
Last month, we spoke with Janetta Witt Mitchell and her husband Joseph Mitchell about concerns they had for a new state law that requires applicants to submit the absentee voting application. Today, she told me she did not see any information indicating how many postage stamps were needed to mail her absentee ballot.
The absentee office does not give you any indication of how much postage you should put or suggest any amount. And everybody doesn't go to the post office and have an envelope weighed. It's being handled by most disabled people who cannot get up and go to the post office.
Witt Mitchell says she mailed her return absentee ballot with 4 stamps to ensure her ballot would be mailed and counted.
Usually people will say the weight is going to require that you put on 4 stamps, 2 stamps, 1 stamp, or whatever, and they don't tell you that, so people end up like I'm quite sure I did, because each time I went to the post office, the postmaster would tell me, wow, that's a lot of stamps. But I did not want anyone saying to me that your vote didn't count because you didn't have enough postage to have it delivered.